Mostly people don't agree about the meaning of a word or a sentence when it comes to books, and our topic is related to religious books. I'm sure you heard before someone saying in religious discussions, "No, you're wrong, it doesn't mean black, it means dark." Interpretation. Why we have this problem? Before diving into the answer, I want to clarify that my purpose is to look at this topic from both angles. Mostly, believers are accused for this problem, but sometimes atheists are also having this problem. Good thing is atheists are suffering from this problem a lot and they are well prepared for this problem. And even they can quote possible interpretations before the believer side starts mentioning. But some of them are also falling into the same trap. How? When they attack to some specific verses in religious books, they forget that it may be also a wrong interpretation. If you accept that there are many interpretations for a verse, then how to decide which one is correct? Maybe even none of them are correct. You don't have the chance to go back in time and ask the writer what he meant exactly. So, the way you understand a verse can be wrong too. That's why non-believers should be cautious when criticizing a verse. And some of them are aware of the situation. And they say we are using these verses to show that there are inconsistencies. Yes, I understand that, but they don't sound like they give much credit to the opposite side. If you think that you can be wrong about any interpretation, then maybe believers are right about some of their claims. Somehow, in such discussions, atheists are not emphasizing that part. Now let's wear the atheist hat. Majority of the believers are unaware of the amount of different interpretations. When they face with different interpretations, either they reject those ones or they claim that their choice makes more sense based on the context. Their choices are mostly affected by their favorite scholars, and sometimes they don't have a sound reasoning behind why they prefer one specific interpretation over the other one. Overall, their interpretation is questionable. Now let's answer the question, why we have this interpretation problem? The main reason is we are humans and we can understand things differently based on our education, culture and beliefs. The second biggest reason is language. Languages are always changing and this is inevitable. Imagine how much a language can change naturally during all those years. And the literature, this reason itself enough to cause our problem. Literature is the art of making buildings from languages, and it's not always precise like mathematics. Sometimes it can be too vague, and sometimes writers produce ambiguous texts intentionally. When this is the case, only way to know the meaning of a text is asking to the writer, and this is mostly not possible. My advice for both sides is to be cautious when we make our claims, especially in such topics where things can be understood in many different ways. Sometimes both teams can be wrong at the same time and we should avoid making logical mistakes. Anyway, this is enough for now. See you in the next video. Take care and stay curious.